Presents Ezuhu Youth Empowerment Pig Farm Project. Located at Ezuhu, Abo, Mabasi, Imo State, Nigeria. For more information about the Youth Empowerment Program, call
working at Ezuhu. We're going to go through what is expected of you, what pig farm is all about. I'm aware that most of you guys have done work on pig farm before, but that's not the problem, as long as you are willing to learn. Before I go too far, who doesn't speak English very well? Who doesn't understand what I'm saying now? There's something wrong. If you don't understand what I'm saying, let me know. Who cannot read English? So all of us can read English. That's very important. There's nothing special about English, except that that's how I'm going to be communicating, and I want everybody to understand what I'm saying. If you're not sure of anything I've said, please raise up your hand and stop me. I would rather you ask me now things that are not clear than to go and do the wrong thing on the farm. The whole essence of this morning's training is to teach you everything you need to know, to teach you what we expected of you and what you get in return if you perform very, very well. So this training is going to be divided into different portions. I'm going to hand out here. I want you to do later. The reason why I don't want to give it to you now, I don't want you to be reading it. I want you to listen and ask questions. But you have handout when we finish, then you can go through to remind yourself of what we've gone through today. So my name is Generation. Okay, so you're all welcome to Ezuhu Farm. First of all, I'm going to start about what the role of this farm attendant is all about, what your job is all about. I know many of you are concerned, many of you say you don't work in the farm before, you don't know what the job entails, you've not been in that kind of environment before. So I'm going to take you through what job involves. Your number one goal is to ensure the welfare of the animal, that is, make sure your pigs are okay. Your role there is not for anything else than to make sure your pigs, if you allocate each one of you to be given some certain amount of pigs, and it be your responsibility to make sure the welfare of those pigs. If you do that very well, there will never be no problem with me and you. If you just a job. If anybody asks what do you do as a farm attendant, what is it about? I take care of pigs and make sure they grow very well. My objective here, your objective here, Mr. Nnedi brought us here. There's only reason why you should be here because we want to raise pigs. And we will be giving you some pigs and that are about 10 or 12 kg each. By November, we want you to have treated the pig very well and become 80 kg. And that's what your role is. So I'm going to be telling you what do you need to take a 12 kg pig to grow into 80 kg pig within 5 to 6 months. I've told me, I'm going to tell Mr. Nnedi, any one of you that achieve that goal best, and I'm going to tell you what I mean. I promise to give that person 10,000 in November or December, whenever we harvest, whenever Mr. Nnedi said it. That has to do with Ezuhu farm, it has to do with it. The first two people that perform very well in achieving that goal, we pour them an additional 10,000 naira each at the end of every cycle. So when I say taking care of pigs, what does it involve? You need to clean their pens and their wall and the surrounding environment. So when you come in the morning, I'm going to tell you what today is going to look like. You come in the morning at 7:15. You come here and wash your hands, put on your uniform, put on your boots. We're going to give you boots. So that your shoe, you keep it, we don't want you to spoil your shoe. And the other time I'll see you guys walking with bare legs. Please don't walk with bare legs. If you walk with bare legs and something enter your leg, I'm not responsible. To me, before I take care of the things, I need to take care of you. But if I take care of you, you don't take care of my things, we'll fight. So I tell you to clean the pens, not only the bottom of the pen and the wall. I'll tell you why that's important. And on your farm, when I'm looking at your pen, I'm not looking at just within your pen, I'm looking at surrounding of the pen. So all these clothes that they put around the pen, I don't want to see it there. If the bush around your farm, keep an eye on the bush around. Before your bush started growing, cut it. When you cut it that early, it will not grow. If you don't cut it on time, it will grow. I will still expect you to cut it. So I don't want you to do too much for Anna. Now they just there, they just level it up. So there's no grass in it. If you see any grass growing, you cut it. Why is that very important? Because you know there's what you call soldier ants. Soldier ants can come to the farm and they normally go through where there's bushes. So you just wake up one day and you see soldier ants have come to your pen and have destroyed your bees. We don't want that. That's why you have to take care not only of the pen, but the surrounding of the pen. Then in the morning you give them feed. We're going to talk about what kind of feed you give them. Mr. Nnedi have agreed to buy enough feed to give to you to be able to achieve your goal. So I'm teaching you now on what you need to do. Mr. Nnedi have invested in feed and water to make it happen. So the rest is more or less in your hand. So if your pig doesn't reach 80 kg plus and you don't have December, you are not fit to be here because you don't know your feed. So you're supposed to give them feed. And not only give them feed, Mr. Nnedi have made life easier for you guys. You don't need many farms you have been to. You have to carry water before I pour it on the floor. For Mr. Nnedi have put nipples on the wall. So I came to carry them at their water. But what like when you get to your farm first thing in the morning is to check and make sure water is coming from that nipple. It's so important because if your pig doesn't drink, they will not eat. It's like you, if I give you garri and what do you call beans? Beans the nipple. When you got garri and beans.
Where they can get it?
You know, what do you call it? The food in Nigeria, we call it
beans.
What do they call beans in
the Bible. If you're a bricklayer, you know what I'm saying? If you carry out beans, if you're a bricklayer in the Bible, you want to go to work in the morning, you buy garri and you buy beans and you put a lot of garri in it. So it becomes very solid. Now you can't eat that food without drinking water. No matter how hungry you are. The same thing is your pigs doesn't have water. Even if you give them food, they will not eat it. And if you don't eat food, they will not grow. That's why you don't achieve the goal. So that's why I said when you wake up in the morning, when you get to your pen, you check all the nipples and make sure it's working. Franklin and Michael, before the close of play today, I want you to come and tell me all the nipples are working before we hand over to the staff tomorrow. Okay? You want to make sure things are healthy and not disturbed. Very important. I know you don't know too much about this, but from tomorrow when you start seeing them, you see when they are healthy. If you know them when they are healthy, when they are sick, you will know. So all I expect you to do was to give them is is to keep an eye on them. If you see anyone that is fighting, if you see anyone that has wound, if I come to your pain and I look around and I see what has wound and you didn't tell me, what are you doing? That means you're not observing the feed. So after giving them water and feed, you need to keep an eye on them. And tomorrow, to make your life easier, we are going to give them injection, everything that's going to make them well. So the candidate is buying good pigs, is giving you boots to make your life easier. I promise you 10,000. I promise to give them injection to make them grow very quickly. So whatever it is, if they don't perform, it's your problem. That means you're not performing. So I'm telling you this so that you know what happened to the band, that all of us are working together. Then, you have to report any sickness. If you feel your animals not feeling very well, because that's anything you do here. You need to know your pigs. Let me tell you one thing. I know I've been doing this for the last 25 years. I've trained more than 640 farmers all over West Africa, Ghana, Togo. I'm going to Cameroon next year in the United Kingdom. I've written a book about pigs. When people ask me, how do you know so much? The only reason I knew so much about pigs was that I spent a lot of time on my pigs looking at them. And they're the one telling me what they want. So every time I will tell you, I want to pick up from observation. That means if you too pay attention to your pig, you will know when they're about to get sick, you will know when they're happy, you will know when they're sad. When something is wrong, you will know. It's like a mother. When your baby is sick, before your baby gets sick, you just know. How? It's because you're close to it. The same thing, if you want to get your pig to perform very well, you need to be very close to your pig. Very, very important. You'll be working with us because the feed is not going to come from heaven. The feed that you need to grow your pig is going to be delivered here. This is one of my consultants and favor. I'll tell you what you about them. They have been working very hard. If you see Dicky 2 days ago, you think he worked at a cement factory. It was covered from top to the bottom with feed. Looking for good quality feed. Mr. Lady pay for it, he do for it, the driver bringing it down. So your responsibility when the food arrives, because you don't appear to achieve anything with that feed, you help them to unload. If you start unloading, until you unload finish, you cannot go home. Because the driver cannot stay here forever, they are paying it by the day. So when the feed arrives, please rush to go and do whatever it takes to remove the feed, hop into the warehouse. Because without it, you cannot make your feed. Without it, you cannot achieve your goal. Feed doesn't come every day, but when the feed lands, I don't want immediately you feed your pig and I'm taking it about it. Now, unloading when the pigs come tomorrow, I'm not sure how many of you are going to take to the farm. So we're going to be unloading it at the other farm. When it comes in here, when the pigs arrive, immediately I tell you that your pig, you all join hands together and deliver the pigs into that pen. You're taking it and putting it in that pen. You're not taking it off a pig first. If everybody is aware of pigs. And in November, when you start selling, when they reach 80 kg, I'm going to bring it to the truck so I can take it to the abattoir. And finally, any other duties that I think Michael should tell you to do, you pass on the job. So that's entirely what the job is all about. Now, I'll talk about the role as we go along. Well, that gives you an idea of what the job is all about. So basically, you're there to take care of kids. You give them food, which you're going to supply, you give them water, which you're going to reward. You clean their egg thoroughly every day. And you handle the environment. And when food arrives, you help them to load it here so that success can put it together and compile it for you. In the morning, you go and pick it up in the morning, you take it to your pen. Everything we do here is done by faith. We measure everything that we do. So the feed that we're going to give you, we don't measure it. Because the reason why, Mr. Nate is going to give you 260 kg worth of food to feed the pigs. And when those 250 experiments are shown several times, I've seen it several times, when you put those feed into the pigs, you should get 80 kg at the end of 6 months. Everything we do here is science. I know it works. We've done it several times. So if you give, so what I'm saying is that, well, when they're setting you up, the only reason why you do not achieve your goal is your problem. And that's what you first think about it. studying everything about pigs, you need to understand pigs. Pigs are not normally pigs in the wild. When you talk about pigs, you have to, what do you call pigs in the wild here?